Hey everyone, it's Brad here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video on what I feel like is going to be the upcoming meta. So we have a new set coming out, Dimensions of Chaos, and with that we're going to get some good cards in there. We're going to get Magispectors, we're going to get some more Performage cards. I'll go ahead and run you through some of those. Magispectors, they're on-summon effects, kind of like Satellar Knights. Some of them do different things, like Raccoon searches for another Magispector, Crow searches for a spell, Fox searches for a trap, and then their boss, Unicorn, attributes a pendulum monster and then returns a card to the hand, I believe. Then they have these spells and traps, which they search, and they're really good. So, similar to Ritual Beasts, in my opinion, they have searchable traps, just like Ritual Beasts. So, then also we're getting some new Performage cards, which are going to be really good for rank 4 decks. They're going to combo really nicely with Draco Slayer, Lesser Pendulum, the Draco Slayer. And then also there's this new Soaring Draco Slayer coming out, which is pretty good. It also allows you to search for any pendulum monster. Really, really ridiculous effect. So that's Dimension of Chaos. Nothing too huge. I think Magispectors are going to be really good before we get more stuff, but eventually they'll be outclassed. In December 4th, for the North American TCG, we will be getting Masters of Pendulum Structure Deck. And this Structure Deck is going to be so great for the game. You might not think that pendulums are great, but this is really going to start the pendulum takeover. And they're going to pretty much be the new meta for now until whenever they get replaced. This deck has insane power, great searchability, and it's actually able to search under mistake in cards like that sometimes with Wisdom Eye Magician. I'll go into some of their effects in a later video if you want me to, and I'll go over my build, which is currently 11-0. This structure deck is going to pretty much redefine the meta. These cards are just really good, and I'm not sure if everything in our meta currently will be fully legal. I'm expecting we'll get a ban list between now and December. Actually, next week, the weekend of October 18th, 17th and 18th, I believe we'll be getting a list. I have no proof, and my only speculation is because that will be 3 months from the day we got a ban list prior, which they're going to roughly stick to, but not exact day. It won't be every 3 months. So these cards, ridiculously good. They have the ability to negate and just make your opponent have to play slowly. Like, you can get Effect Veilers, Ghost Ogres, Maxis, and Apex Avian. This card, if you haven't got it, you're a little late for the hype train. But this card has tripled in price since last week. I got a playset of these for $35 DT, and now each one is $40. So, I would have maybe made a video on this, but everybody probably knew it was coming. So it wasn't probably too helpful. But that's pretty much the only thing in here besides Ghost Ogres and like hand traps that... Oh, Eccentric Archfiend. This card is going to be shooting up really quickly. If you haven't already got them, I would hop on that. That's pretty much it that comes from outside of the structure deck. The structure deck pretty much contains everything you need for it. So that structure deck is going to be great for this game. It's going to change everything. And then we get a throwback to tribute summoning. In January, late January, maybe early February, we are going to be getting a Monarch structure deck, and it is looking like it's going to be so much fun and so competitive too. I'll go ahead and just show you some of the cards in here. They're really ridiculous. Like, you can tribute summon on your opponent's turn using some of the spells and traps. And then there's Pantheism. I'm just going to read this card. Send one Monarch spell or trap card from your hand to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. So, it's an even, you think, but most of these spell and traps have graveyard effects. You can banish this card from your graveyard, reveal 3 Monarch spell or trap cards from your deck, have your opponent add one of them to your hand, then shuffle the rest back into your deck. You can only use this effect of Pantheism once per turn. So, literally activating this and sending just some awful card to the grave that has Monarch and it's a spell or trap that doesn't do anything in the grave is a +1. And then chances are you're going to be sending something that has graveyard effects, such as Prime Monarch. And then this deck just keeps on coming back and making huge monsters. It shuffles cards from your opponent's hand and field into the deck. So it's just really ridiculous. These two decks are going to be very even, I believe. There's some things you should get from Monarchs, obviously. Fog King, it's already begun to go up a bit. Ultra Rares are sitting around $5. Secrets are around $25 for first ed, $20 for unlimited. And then Mask of Restrict, sitting around $4 to $5 for a common, and then closer to $12 for an Ultra. These cards are going to be really good. Also, forgot to mention this, Black Horn of Heaven, really good against Pendulum Magicians. So these guys are pretty much what we're going to be experiencing in the next 4 to 5 months. And I'm hyped about it. I really love what's coming. I don't care if it's like power creep. I understand that's frustrating for a lot of people. But I am sick and tired of Shaddolls. I just want them gone. And I need a ban list because of that. Because if Shaddolls don't get hit, they're going to be ridiculously good. With some of these cards coming out, if you think Clown Dolls are annoying right now, just wait and see how annoying they can be once they get some of these new cards. So, this is my little spiel of the next half a year almost, and I hope you guys are hyped about this stuff. This set looks awesome that's coming up, Dimension of the Chaos. High Speed Riders was really cool. I don't think it's going to be as meta-defining. It's kind of like a Hidden Arsenal set sort of thing. So thank you guys for watching. I want to give a shout out to all my friends that have been helping me test these decks. A lot of my buddies on my team have been testing Monarchs a lot, and they have a solid build, like a really solid build. And I'm going to see if they will let me share that with you guys. I've obviously shared my Magician deck, and I can go over it more in depth if you want me to in another video. And I'll probably show some gameplay. I am 11-0 with this deck currently in matches. Not something too great, obviously. I haven't done too much extensive testing. But yeah, this is a great deck, and I'm really pumped, and thank you all for watching. Bye.